Son, I see the weight you carry in your heart, the doubts that arise when you find yourself in the storms of life. Just as I did with Job, I am always by your side, even in moments of pain and suffering. Job was a man of integrity who feared me and shunned evil. However, he faced great trials. He lost everything he had, but never lost faith in me. I was with him in every moment of his affliction. Just like Job, you may feel alone in your struggles. But remember, son, that I never abandoned you. I am with you in joy and sorrow, in the high and lows. Job's example shows that even when everything seems lost, there is hope. He maintained his integrity even when the world around him was crumbling. No matter how dark the path may seem, I am the light that guides you. When you look at Job's story, you find the strength to face your own challenges. He questioned, lamented, and even wished he had never been born, but he never turned his back on me. He trusted that somehow everything would be restored. In the same way, you must trust in me and the plan I have for you. I see your suffering and hear your cries. Nothing goes unnoticed by my eyes. Son, Job learned that suffering is not in vain. He understood that there is a reason for every trial, even if we don't understand it at the moment. He lost his family, possessions, and health, but gained a new vision of life and my presence. Remember, I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. I am here for you, to comfort and strengthen you. Trust in me, for I am your refuge. Job received double of everything he had lost. I blessed him with more children, more wealth, and a long and fulfilling life. This did not happen because he deserved it, but because he persevered in his faith and trust in me. Likewise, I have blessings reserved for you. You may not see them now, but they are on the way. Believe in my love for you and my ability to transform your situations. Son, every challenge is an opportunity to grow and experience my power more deeply. Just as Job came out stronger and wiser from his trials, so can you. I want you to see beyond the immediate suffering and see the greater good I am working in your life. Let your faith be the foundation that sustains you. Do not fear, for I am with you. Trust in me as Job did. He didn't understand the reason for his suffering, but he knew I was in control. Today, I am asking you to trust in my love and my plan for you. Even if everything around you seems uncertain, I am your security. I am the one who sustains you, who carries you in my arms when you are weary. Trust that I am working on your behalf, even when you cannot see it. Job was an example of patience and faith. He waited on me, and I did not disappoint him. Likewise, I want you to wait on me. Do not rush to understand everything, but let him reveal the purposes of each situation. I know what is best for you, and I am preparing something wonderful. Just as Job was rewarded, I have rewards for you. Stay strong, son, for great things are coming. Son, life can be difficult, but I am your shepherd, and I care for you. Just as Job was restored, I want to restore what has been lost in your life. Believe that your future is in my hands. Do not let despair take over your heart. Remember that I am your God, and I have plans of peace and not of evil to give you a future and a hope. In me, you will find rest and renewal. Son, I know the moments of pain can seem endless. Job went through a long period of suffering, but he never gave up seeking answers in me. He cried, and questioned, but never abandoned his faith. Likewise, I want you to continue seeking me, even when everything seems dark. Your persistence in my ways will be rewarded. Suffering may last for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Job had friends who tried to explain the reasons for his suffering, but they did not always have the right answers. Likewise, often the advice we receive may not reflect my true plan. I want you to trust directly in me, to communicate with me in prayer and through my word. I am your guide and your counselor. I will never leave you without direction. Listen to my voice and find peace in the assurance of my presence. Even when you don't understand what is happening around you, remember that I am in control. Job's story shows us that behind every challenge is a greater purpose. I used his difficulties to show the strength of his faith and the depth of my love. Likewise, I am using every situation in your life to shape your character and strengthen your faith. Do not be discouraged, for I am your support. I understand your weaknesses and fears. Just as Job expressed his pain, you can come to me with your heart open. There is no need to pretend to be strong when you are weak. I am your fortress and your shelter. In moments of greatest weakness, my strength manifests in you. There is no shame in crying or feeling overwhelmed. I am here to comfort and renew your strength. I want you to remember that, just like Job, you too will have an end of restoration and joy. Even if it seems hard to believe now, I have plans for prosperity and peace for you. Job received double of everything he lost, and so I am ready to bless you abundantly. Keep your faith alive and continue to trust in me, for I am your God and I never fail. Son, even in the darkest hours, I want you to know that my grace is sufficient for you. When Job was at his lowest point in life, he still turned to me for answers. It is in this vulnerability that true faith is revealed. It is not easy to remain firm when everything seems to be falling apart, but it is at this moment that I draw even closer to you. I am by your side, supporting you with my powerful hand, and I will never leave you alone. Just like Job, it is important to remain faithful and confident, even without understanding the reason for each test. Often, the silence of God can seem frightening, but it is in this silence that something profound is being shaped in your heart. Trust that even without immediate answers, I am working on your behalf. Your perseverance in the midst of uncertainties is a powerful testimony of your faith in me. I see you and am taking care of every detail of your life. Son, you are stronger than you think because your strength comes from me. Job discovered that even in his weakness, he could find renewal by trusting in me. Every day, I want you to draw closer to me, seeking in me the strength to overcome adversity. There is no battle you cannot win, for I am the one who fights for you. With me by your side, no giant can defeat you. Continue to trust, for I am preparing great victories for you. Job was rewarded not only materially, but also spiritually, with a deeper understanding of who I am. I want you to also experience this depth in your relationship with me. In difficulties, open your heart to learn more about my nature and my love for you. Every challenge is an opportunity to draw closer to me, to understand my character, and to experience my peace that surpasses all understanding. I am your God, and I am always with you. Finally, son, remember that just as the end of Job's story, there is a sure and certain hope for you. Even if you now face challenges, I have a future full of hope prepared for you. Job lived many years after his trials, seeing children and grandchildren and enjoying a full life. Your story will also be full of blessings and joys, for I am faithful to fulfill my promises. Remain firm in faith, and you will see my hand act powerfully in your life. I love you and always keep you. Amen. Job's story teaches us about the importance of perseverance and trust in God, even amidst the greatest adversities. The example of his life is proof that with faith, we can overcome any challenge and find restoration.